Hey there, and welcome to Careers Unchecked, the podcast where we stop checking boxes and start making moves. This is for barrier breakers, career builders, and anyone who's ready to build a career that actually feels like theirs. I'm Brandy Oldham, career coach, interior designer, and year-round iced coffee drinker. Around here, we keep it real, from navigating career pivots to figuring out how to stay balanced when your to-do list feels like it's just never ending. Whether you're chasing that next promotion, thinking about switching things up, or just trying to figure out what's next, you're in the right place. My goal? To help you trust yourself, take action that feels good, and build a career that's sustainable, not stressful. So grab your drink of choice, settle in, and let's get to it. When people talk about building your personal brand, it can feel a little cringy, or what is it the youth say? Chuggy, something like that. Anyway, do I need a color palette and a tagline, and how do I show up? What does this even mean? But here's the thing. Your personal brand isn't something you create to impress people. It's actually something you uncover when you start owning what you stand for. One of my clients actually runs a group fitness company here locally. By the way, she's amazing. She's truly one of those humans who just lights up a room and makes everyone feel like they belong. And when we first started working together, she was trying to meet the needs of every single one of her clients that walked through the door. Boot camp, you got it. Chill yoga, Senior fitness, let's do that too. She was stretching herself so thin, actually to the point of burnout, trying to be all the things to all the people. Well, one day we were sitting down in a coffee shop and I asked her, why did you start this in the first place? And she rattled off immediately, I wanted a place that felt like community. And that was it. That was literally her aha clarity moment. Once she gave herself permission to lead with exactly what she was passionate about, everything changed. So now she personally connects with every client before her classes. She has actually built a program specifically for teens and young adults with developmental disabilities so they can focus on moving and thriving in their own bodies. She's not trying to be everything anymore. She's just being herself. And her people, they find her. That's what personal branding really is. It's not perfection. It's not performance. It's just clarity, consistency, and showing up in exactly the way that feels authentic to you. What is a personal brand? So at its core, your personal brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. It's how they describe your energy, your presence, your impact, and whether you're in like a traditional job or building a business, regardless of where you're at, it matters. And here's why. LinkedIn research shows that people with complete, thoughtful profiles get 40% more opportunities than those who don't. And 76% of people prefer brands they trust over ones that are simply flashy or innovative. And in your career, trust, clarity, all of that about a personal brand will beat polish every time. And yet, most people get it wrong. I look at LinkedIn profiles all day long. They think branding means showing off, being loud, or becoming a thought leader. If you want to be a thought leader, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's really about being consistent in who you are, what you value, and how you show up. So let's figure out how to find your unique career personal brand. So the first thing I want you to do is to find your career signature. This is your unique blend of strengths, lived experience, values, and voice. Ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? What do I want people to say when I'm not in the room? What do people consistently come to me for? And what kind of presence or energy do I bring to my work? Do I bring to my personal life? We want to have your known for factor. And it doesn't have to be fancy. You just need to know what makes you you. Number 2, show up without the spotlight. You don't need to be an influencer, despite what social media will tell you. You just need to be visible in a way that feels authentic to you. Here are a few ideas if you're thinking about your LinkedIn profile. Write a short LinkedIn post about something you've recently learned. Maybe record a voice memo for your team, sharing a reflection or an insight or appreciation. Post it on Slack. Share a behind-the-scenes photo of you doing the work. This is no selfie required, just something that you're doing to draw attention to the things that you're the most passionate about. Or maybe you start a ritual where you contribute your perspective weekly in a meeting, an email thread, or even on a post on LinkedIn. Actually, one of my introverted clients started writing short weekly emails to her team with a win and a question to reflect on, and it became her thing. People started forwarding her emails and quoting her thoughts in meetings and really started to have like a connection point. Visibility does not have to be loud to be powerful. And then number 3, let your quirks lead. People trust real people. That means no more pretending to be someone you're not. If you're funny, thoughtful, curious, maybe you're quiet, own it. Talk about what matters to you. Let your personality shape your communication and the way you go about the world. Set boundaries about what you will and won't share, and then lead with what feels truly aligned with you. For me, being authentic means acknowledging I have an ADHD brain. I love iced coffee. I had a pivot from HR to interior design to coaching, and all of those things are messy, but I still show up every day as a grounded, strategic, authentic, real human. That's what draws people in, not the script. It's the realness. They can understand and relate to me on a personal level. Okay, so what are 3 things I want you to do today? I want you to write down 3 words you want people to use when they're describing you. These are what I would call your brand anchors. Then I want you to share one piece of insight, feedback, or encouragement with a friend, your team, your clients, or maybe your LinkedIn network. Make it simple and true to you, something that feels really good. And then update your LinkedIn headline or maybe your about section to reflect the energy you bring and the impact you make, not just your job title. I actually had a client, this was probably 8 months ago, who really loved doing puzzles, and she was a project manager, and she ended up changing her entire about me on her LinkedIn to talk about her love for puzzles and translated that to her project management experience. It doesn't have to be formal and, tied with a bow on it. It just has to be real. The thing is, your biggest advantage in your self-brand isn't pretending to be somebody else. It's strategically showing the world who you already are, the parts of you that everybody wants to connect with. That's your personal brand. Thanks for joining me today on Careers Unchecked. If you've got a career question or just need someone to bounce an idea off of, reach out. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take a breath, take a step, and keep moving forward. You've got this.